Okay, so we're at the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, birds. It's apparently one of the biggest birding researching centers in the world, and we're going inside. It's actually very nice. We came yesterday, but we were right at the end of the day, so we're coming to spend a little bit more time, and they've got some nice trails to walk around, so we'll be doing some of them we didn't do yesterday. So we're in a part of the ornithology place. A big portion of the building is actually just for research and you can't get it, but here's a bird discovery lab, which is pretty cool. Like this is all eggs and nests, and here you can match your the egg to the bird, and they do seem to follow along real well. Like the hummingbird is the tiny little egg. Of course, an ostrich is the really large egg. Anyway, this I thought was cool because it's the common murray perch. Anyway, this is a bird that lives on the side of plants its eggs along the sides of cliffs, and the egg is actually shaped cone shape, kind of sharp on one end, and it's because they lay these eggs without a nest, and to keep it from rolling off the side, they're shaped this way. So it'll just roll this way, but it usually doesn't roll off the cliff. So it's kind of a neat design, cool thing. And then here's just the thing about geese flying in their V shape and how it gives them the front goose is breaking the wind and they're working hard, but the rest of them kind of get in the slipstreams by going in that pattern. Anyway, it's very neat. There's lots of cool stuff in here. Here's all about different feathers, and here's an enormous wing off of I'm not sure what kind of bird that is, but anyway, it's fun looking around. This is bones and bodies of different birds. As you can see, some birds are rather large, and it's showing why birds are so light, and it's because the inner part of the bone is hollow always to keep the weight down. Anyway, it's a very cool exhibit. These beautiful trees. We're just on one of the little hiking trails by the ornithologist.
Bird lab.
The bird lab.
Near Cornell.
Near Cornell, and they've got six miles of trail, so we're just hiking around, and anyway, it's beautiful. It's these trails are very flat, very groomed with wood chips all over them. But now there we can go do a big leather loop if you don't want to stay on this one, but we can look at the map and see where we are. So this one's going to go out in the meadow a lot.
Which one, that one?
This one will. We are here. I don't know if we turned left.
No, that we just came we came off the road in on this, and we're here. We came from the road to here.
But if you went left, you take this big loop around.
Right.
If we keep going, we'll see the Stadland Trail, and we can do that boardwalk and stuff like you wanted to do.
Let's just go out to the clearing and see what's out there for a little bit.
This is just a really beautiful trail under the tall trees and nice soft path. So we're on a part of the trails that are just we're kind of walking through meadows, but there's still like lots of birdhouses out here. There was a sound project, an acoustic center thing, just to get the sound of the birds. And We're not seeing a lot of birds, but we're hearing a lot of them. We're at a little seating area overlooking a totally mossed over lake or pond. I'm sure it's good for birds too, but I'm not seeing any, but we're hearing some.
Those are, the trill is from frogs though.
Yeah, we can hear the frogs. Okay, we've got some fiddlehead ferns. They'll be all wrapped up on the top, but then when they open up, they become a normal looking fern. And then we've got these plants over here, which I find...
Google says they're eastern skunk cabbage.
Eastern skunk cabbage, and that's what they looked to me like enormous lettuce. So I guess skunk cabbage makes sense, but they're very cool looking too. I also love things like these old trees where there's just, this is pieces of root, and now there's all kinds of things growing on it.
Reminds you of like Jabba the Hutt to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of like with arms and things.
Okay, so we're back on one of the boardwalks that's crossing over all this marshy land with some cool plants underneath it. This is a very pretty place to visit. And here on the boardwalk there's a nice bench to sit if you just want to sit and enjoy the scenery. This was a gift from a couple people that went to Cornell in 1939, graduated. So anyway, very pretty. Got a little snake. Don't know what kind he is, but he doesn't look too terrifying.
Okay, just try to walk past him. See if it...
Looks good enough. He's not real scared of it. More geese. No babies this time, but okay, so this is a tree that is falling over. It's supported by other trees, but it's kind of cool when you get underneath. You can see the whole root system and everything is pulled up. There's some pretty purple flowers.